up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Here comes the offense on first down. The hand to the running back. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And the Gamecocks will keep this drive going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to fire to the left. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Now on second down after the incompletion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. To the ground with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time. Going for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Leaves it with the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Plows through the defense. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking for space to the left. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly on the move. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Fakes his man out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Running backs square their shoulders up. That's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Trying to get the corner. Nice move to stay on his feet. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. On the move, he fires. Makes a connection. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This offense has a 2nd down play. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his 1st sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their 1st sack.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field. The 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Hokies. Now offense in a bunch formation. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All kinds of running room. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Johnson wants to throw it, looking for an open area to his left. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And that receiver was well covered. The quarterback just believed his receiver was better.
It's so hard on the goal line to play inside and play the quick passing game, but also play the fades out wide. Good coverage, but wide receivers used to jumping up, catching the football. DBs, not so much.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field.
First down for this offense. The give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Now adjusting. He'll throw one to his right. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
As a defense, you don't want to give up big plays. You did there, but the good thing is you kept him out of the end zone. Now you got a chance to make a goal line stand, get some momentum back, get the ball back to your offense.
And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, Find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
First down here for the offense. Johnson looking to throw. He's turning it loose into the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Getting some heat. Pocket starts to collapse. He wants to go deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. He makes a catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going for it all. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Trying to get to him. Avoids pressure. He'll take a shot. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got it first in overtime. Can they keep this possession going on 3rd and 6? Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They strike first here in overtime. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Aggressive decision here to go for 2 and try to really put some heat on. Johnson wants to throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They went for the 2 and got it, and now an 8-point lead in overtime. Have to go for 2, starting in double overtime, and this one would win the game. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. They are in! Ball game, and that does it in double OT with a 2-point conversion. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.